Like my mom, like, you know, and we're good now, but it's like, you know, she used to really put her hands on me. Not like hands on me like, oh, I'll get beat with the belt. Like, yeah, I got that for a little while, but then I started getting squabbled up like I was on the street.
Oh,
like,
so she was beating your...
Yeah, like, so that's why I'd be like, I'm not afraid of anybody, because the only woman I've ever been scared of was my mom. Like...
Oh, nigga, that's... Actually,
like,
though,
that's wild.
Yeah. No, that's actually crazy, man.
Yeah, but...
But what if you have a kid one day, then you know, it's just like, do you think your mom would be able to be an actual grandma? Is she fit?
Well, I think now my mom has, like, definitely progressed within, like, just getting treatment and, like, trying her best. So I think that it would be okay for her to be a grandma, but I'm very protective over the idea of even having a child. I don't think I would let anybody be alone with my kid.
Why?
Probably because of the way that I was raised. Because I don't trust people. I don't trust people with kids. Like, I just don't like it.
So grown motherfuckers was trying to fuck with you as a kid?
You guys talk about stuff like that on here?
I talk about...
Do you talk about
he
stuff like that?
He was just crying the other day. Sorry. He was
We
just
haven't
crying
talked
over
about
his
that.
daddy the other day.
We haven't talked about that, but we get deep.
Yeah.
He was just crying for his daddy the other day. So people used to try to touch you when you was little?
Yeah, I mean, I was, dang, I didn't think I was going to talk about
Didn't
that.
nobody try to touch me though, bitch. I was crying for a different reason, bitch. Hey, what?
No, that's actually really crazy though, because you probably was, you know, a young, pretty girl.
No,
like,
T, don't
what?
cry. Let me let it out, loved one. Let it out, loved one. Yes, we do.
you
Let
can
it out,
let it
loved
out if you
one.
want.
Let it out, loved
Only if you
one.
want.
Let it out if you want to, loved one. Let it out. Cause I cried. It hurt me, and now me and my daddy like this.
My situation is different because my mom's mom was a pastor, but it wasn't like one of those like healthy Christian churches. It was like a cult Christian church. So she would like let people into like our house that were like recovering drug addicts and like people that were like special needs and stuff like that. Because like my grandma worked at like convalescent homes and like did charity work and stuff like that. But she would like bring people into the home and stuff. And they like let this man like live with like us, and he had like kids and stuff. And he molested me. And I told somebody in my family, and then they said it was my fault. They said that I had the spirit of Jezebel. Because and then everyone just came in the room and prayed for me. Yeah, like my upbringing was like really weird. I didn't know I was gonna talk about it.
Oh no, T.
But like I've always wanted to tell my story, but I didn't know like when it was gonna happen. But yeah, so my story's really fucked up. I'm not gonna lie.
That breaks my heart.
Yeah, I've never cried on a podcast before.
It's okay.
Yeah, that's actually crazy. Motherfucker call you a Jezebel. I'm still surprised at that.
You have to listen to your kids when they tell you something.
And when your
For
kid
real.
comes tell you, that's
Facts.
shocking. It's just like, what?
You have to believe them too.
Like a nigga just
'Cause
tried
that
to do the
happened to
whole
my mom,
shit, man.
too.
That's actually wild, homie.
That happened to my mom too. She got molested as a kid, so she just always told us like, if anything happens, you have to tell. You have to speak up. Thank God I never had to go through that, but
You know
it
it
happens a lot.
It bothered me.
fucked
I
up.
know that shit happens a lot. You know, motherfuckers be like, hey, don't sit on no nigga lap.
Mhm.
You better not
Yeah.
do none of that, or you better do this, or you better tell me. And you know, I'm just uncomfortable with the whole situation. Like, you know, or somebody molesting somebody, or you know, or kids like that. Like, cause I know if somebody did my kid like that, goddamn, bro. Like, I hope they pray for you. Cause that shit
Right.
just sounds crazy, and he's don't even do nothing. You feel me? Like, she got a different name for the private parts and all the whole little shit. Cause I don't even know what to say. I'm just like, yeah, watch the thing. You know what I mean? Like, I don't even want to say nothing crazy. Like, but you know, it's just like, if a motherfucker ever do something like that for I just couldn't even fathom the the thoughts, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I just be so overprotective of my kids and what they doing, where they going, who they talking to, how they talking to them, who they with. Like, I ain't doing none of that shit. You can't go over here. You can't go over here. You can't. Don't even work. Matter of fact, you can be with me. You can't even go sit with them.
Right.
You feel me? Like, I'll be like,
That
oh
shit
shit,
deep, bro.
Like
That
that
shit
shit is
deep.
super deep because like it's a lot of kids like T out there. There's a lot of people like T out there. Like, you know what I'm saying, that has something done to them, or you know what I'm saying, and that shit fuck them up really through life. Like, that's trauma that some people can't even get over. Like, and I had a couple homies, you feel me, like that couldn't get over shit like that and didn't tell niggas until they was older, and that shit was just like, what?
Wow.
Like, who did that? Like, and old niggas still walking around. Like, man, I'll kill this nigga right now. Like, and I'm fucking like, I'm 40, nigga. Like I don't give a fuck, nigga. Like, that's crazy, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Shouts out to T though for, you know, being strong, being a strong woman.
That's
you know
exactly how she is today. Like, that's the reason why she is like she is.
Yeah,
You know?
man.
Yeah.
Shout out
And
to
that's
her.
why you can't judge people either. You don't know what people have been through or what people are going through. Like, I hate that, T. I hate that. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, man. I mean,
Yeah, like I moved past that, and like it still hurts, obviously, so that's why I'll cry. But it's okay. I don't want like people to feel like sorry for me.
nah.
No.
They don't feel sorry for you.
They don't
It's just
feel sorry for
they just want you to get your story out, man, and tell it, man, get it off your chest, because that's all you really can do is talk to us. You just like, it's just like an extra breath for us, you know what I'm saying? Breath of fresh air, some monkey off your back a little bit, kind of when you express your feelings and tell motherfuckers your story and what happened, kind of when you bottle it up and hide it. If you be, I know you probably
Like-
feeling like, damn, you
Like,
know,
look,
like,
T, for me, my daddy never claimed me. I'm 35 years old. Me and my big brother got the same mama, same daddy. He claimed him but didn't claim me. Now I'm at the motorcycle club. My daddy is from there. His brother, my uncle is from there. But for him to walk past me and shake everybody's hand, and I'm his twin, knowing that I'm his son, that was hurting me. So one day we was up in here and T-Rell brought the shit up. And I'm like, I got tired of it. So I broke down like, yeah, that shit hurt me. T-Rell like, damn, you went there because I'm like, and then he seen the seriousness to me when I broke down crying. Heather grabbed me. I'm like, no, that shit hurt me. So 2 days right after that, it was Father's Day. I go to the motorcycle club, the Father's Day picnic, rode my motorcycle with this. I'm lying, T-Rell?
nope.
He walked past me again, shake everybody's hand. But my two little brothers that he had by somebody else and his wife, Kevin, how you doing? I hugged him. We took pictures. He walked past me. So now he came in the little circle where I was at because I was around some older dudes. And I'm like, man, I got to do it. I'm like, even if he deny me, I got to do it to get it off my chest. So now I can be like, you know what? I'm cool.
Yeah.
So I walked up to him. I got out my chair. I was literally right here. He's right there. This is how far we was. I'm like, happy Father's Day, Pops. He reached his hand. Oh, happy Father's Day, son. I hugged him. I'm like, I'm sorry for the disrespectful stuff I said on my YouTube, because it was a lot of that. Ooh, because we was cool at once about a time, but he like, yeah, ooh, we chopped it up and we've been cool ever since, you feel me? And I need to get that off my chest.
Yeah.
Now that I got it off my chest, I feel so good now. I just ran into somebody from a whole nother motorcycle club, was like, who your daddy? I'm like, why? What's up? This just was last night. Swear to God. I'm like, James, Big James. He like, oh, that nigga just brought you up. He like, yeah, you know my son from the motorcycle club. That made me feel good.
Yeah.
I'm not lying. Ask Cino. Cino will tell you. I'm like, never. He like, yeah, man, I didn't know. I'm like, how you know you was talking about me? He said your name S-Mac. I'm like, damn. Like, you feel me? That made me feel good. And I didn't even tell you about that. I meant to tell you about that, but I didn't even get to tell you about that, bro.
That's tight. I like that.
That's nice.
I'm real.
I
Yeah.
like that, man. I like that, man.
A lot of people in the chat are saying that they're relating to you, T, and that they're happy that you spoke up and they can relate.
They can relate.
Because a lot
I like
of people
that.
do go through that shit.
And it sucks because they were like, they would say they were Christian, but
Yeah.
they were doing that. It wasn't just me. They did it to everybody in my family. Everybody has been either molested or raped or whatever. Like,
Even moms?
my mom too. My mom, yeah. That's why that shit fuck. That's why I don't hold nothing against my mom, because she's been through so much.
Yeah.
So I just just hold grace for her and like everybody that's basically like been like you know, like that has like anger or like mean or, you know, because it's like in my family, like that's like a thing. Like people think I'm mean or whatever, but like you don't know my family.
Yeah.